Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today we will be doing a pink eye look. This is going to be my first official makeup tutorial, so I hope you enjoy, and let's get to it.
Okay, so today we will be doing the Modern Renaissance as our base, and we will be starting with this color right here. So we're gonna go ahead and start, and we're gonna do it on the crease. We're gonna go left to right and right to left, and we're just gonna do it slowly and be able to blend it as much as we can. After that, we will go ahead and get the second color and put it on top, and do the same process, and make sure that the color is really blended in. Stupid hair. Okay, so you just make sure that it's really blended in and that you're able to you know not see any of that harsh color on there, because at the end of the day, when you're piling all of that makeup on, it will show up. So now we will go ahead and go on with the next color. And for that, we will start with this palette. And we will go ahead and pick this pinkish color right here. And we are going to put that as well on our crease. And we're just gonna, do the same process and make sure that it's really blended out. And the reason why I was telling you before that the colors have to be blended out is for the same reason, because once you're piling on colors, it's going to be harder to blend out the colors underneath. So really make sure that it's all blended out. After that, we will go ahead and get this color right here. And, with that, you will, again, pile it on. I know it looks like a lot of colors, but at the end of the day, sometimes piling on all these colors will help out. Next, we will go ahead and do a half crease and put the concealer, at least I do, is I put the concealer on the eyelid, look up, and be able to line the top part of it, and then, just fill out the rest. And that's mainly how I do it. If you do it a different way, you can go ahead and do it your way. Okay, so next we will go ahead and get the Modern Renaissance again. We're going to get this color right here, and this is going to be in our, whatever eyelid part. And I always put a little bit of eyeshadow and then spray it so that way it can be more pigmented. And we're going to go ahead and put this all over our lid. Well, half of our lid. So you can put as much as you want until it's to your desire. So you just keep doing that until you get it to how you want it. I would put water or using my fingers. Usually that helps it get more pigmented than it would just leaving it on the brush. Afterwards, we will be using this color right here, and this is going to be for our our brow bone. And with this, you're just going to clean up the top so it won't be so messy. And you're just going to go ahead and do that for both eyes, and just make sure that it's completely cleaned out and that there's no, rough spots on the top. After that, I will go ahead and start on my face and put a little bit of concealer. I honestly don't put foundation because I feel like I don't need it. So we're going to go ahead and start contouring and put a little bit of contour, on your brow, your cheekbone, on your nose, and on the sides of your face. And I do also put that in those areas just because. But, if you don't like it, you don't have to. I'll put a little bit of concealer at the bottom of my cheekbone and in the middle of my nose. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. And make sure that it's completely blended out, because if not, you'll just have really bad manchas all over your face. And sweetie, that's not cute. So please, don't do it. Unless you want people laughing at you or talking shit behind your back, because that's what's going to happen. Next, we will go ahead and put a little bit of powder. I like putting this right underneath my eyes and right underneath the cheekbone where you put the contour to clean all of that up. And the concealer that goes underneath my eye, I mainly do it just so the concealer won't go nowhere and it stays in place during the whole day. And I let that sit in there for a while. Meanwhile, I finished doing, my blush and my highlighter, and then I cleaned it out. I'm just going to let that bake for a little bit. So, right after that, we will go ahead and do our blush. And that is going to go right on top of our contour. And you would see here in a minute that, you're just I put very little, just the bare minimum, just because I don't like to look like a clown and put a shitload of blush on there, and then you're gonna look really ridiculous. Well, some look good, but there's a few people like me that with my skin tone, it just doesn't look good. After that, I will go ahead and put that highlighter, because your makeup won't be done without a little pop of glow in there. So go ahead, and what I do is I get some on a brush, and just like we did with the eyelid, I will go ahead and spray some. And to be honest, all that's in that water, all that's in the bottle is water. That's all I use, and it works perfectly fine. I don't have money to be spending on any expensive Fix Plus. Water will do the same thing. After that, I will go ahead and I will start lining my lips. And I mainly do this because it makes my lips look fuller and it just completes the lip. So I always line my lips, mainly always. Sometimes I don't, to be honest, but most of the time I do line my lips. Even though they're already big, it does complete the lip when it comes to doing your lipstick. It's just, my preference. If you don't like lining your lips, I definitely understand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around. And then after that, I will go ahead and, put on my lipstick. And, with the lipstick, you're just going to go ahead and put it all over your lips. And, make sure that it's completely on and everything is ready to go. Alright, so at this moment, I'm just trying to look for the lipstick. There you go. And so just make sure that it's, on there right. And make sure that you put enough. This one in particular is the Milani one. I don't know the name or the number of it, but I love it so much. It lasts so long. Sorry about that. And, it's just the perfect nude.
Well, hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and if you want to see more like this, please comment down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be able to see more of my videos coming up.